Hello guys, in this video I'll show you a really good Fivem server which is called Designer Gas Club Gaming. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you want to see more of GTA 5M roleplay videos, and let's get into it. So why is this server special? Let's start off the community. Community is one of the greatest communities I've ever seen. People are just like one family. All the players are pretty friendly in the server. They are pretty helpful. So this is a really good server if you starting out. If it's your first server, it's really good. You will learn a lot about roleplay and stuff like that. It is not a hard server at all. It has a really realistic economy, so the prices of food is like $50 or something, you know. Pays for the jobs are pretty realistic, which is pretty cool because I'm not too big of a fan of servers that, you know, has cars which are like 50 million and stuff like that. Yeah, I just think it's a little bit too much. I think it's unrealistic. It's hard to, you know how much this shit cost and how much it should cost when like weapons are hundreds of thousands and stuff, and when you get paid for absolutely nothing, you know, like 10k and shit, which is not too realistic. It's not too, I don't know, fun. So what I really like is that you get paid, you know, like maybe $1,000, maybe like a couple $100 for a job you do, which is pretty cool. And for example, you can buy a car for 7k. You'll get a custom real life like BMW X5, an old one, but I mean it's 6k 7k. So you can buy higher tier cars such as Lambos for like 50,000 if it's the old version. If you want to buy newer ones, they are a couple 100,000, which is not too much as well. You know, it's not like 50 million, like 100 million and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty chill. That's pretty cool. I like that. Another thing I like about the server is that it has a lot of custom exteriors and interiors. For example, in your own houses, you can customize the interior of it. Choose the interior between like a lot of interiors and stuff like that. You can enter custom interiors, you know, anywhere on the map. There are like custom hoods as well. For example, if you go to Grove Street, you'll see there are a lot of, you know, different houses than, you know, like a GTA Online. So that's pretty cool. Also, you can play pool and you can play like basketball. There are a lot of things that you can play from the mini games. You can wager on them, make some money from someone, you know, if you beat them. I like the refueling system for the car because you have to actually get out of the car, take the pump thing, put it in the car, and then you refuel, which is really cool. I really love this feature. I think this should be standard for all the servers, but fortunately some of the servers don't actually have the script in it. Another thing you can do is skateboard around the city. You can do bicycle tricks as well. There are custom scripted bicycle tricks that you can do. There are playable TVs which you can put in like Twitch or like YouTube link and watch something on it, which is a really cool feature as well. There are fully functional gym where you basically can work out and like upgrade your character. There are electric charging stations for cars. So if you have an electric car like Tesla, you don't actually go and put in fuel in it. You actually have to charge it up, which is really cool because I've seen some servers, you know, you get a Tesla, you drive around and it shows that you need to refuel with the gas, and you go to a gas station and you refuel fucking gas into an electric car, which makes no sense at all, you know. It really triggers me because it's, you know, it's bullshit. Tesla on gas, for real? What I really liked is the basketball script. It was pretty cool. I was kind of bad, but yeah, it's pretty cool one. Enjoyed it. If you get a few mates to play with, you know, it can be a really fun activity to do. There are working motels with custom drug scripts, so I haven't checked it out yet, but it sounds really interesting. There is pressure washing thing where you can wash your car with pressure washing in multiple locations as well, which is really good addition to the server. You know, it basically, what I like about the server is it makes simple things a little bit more complex and more realistic, because in other servers, if they have a car wash, you just go into the car wash, you press one button and your car becomes from dirty like really clean, which is, you know, another cool thing you can do in the server. So for example, when you go to buy a car, you can actually test drive it, and you get like 40 seconds of test drive, and you can see how fast the car goes, how fast it accelerates, how fast it brakes and stuff like that, which is really, really important when you're buying a car. I've done many mistakes where I thought the car is gonna be insanely good, but it turned out to be shit. So in this case, it's not the deal anymore. You can test it out and you will see if it's any good or not, so you know if you want to buy it or no. So, talking about civilian jobs, there are a few really worth to check out civilian jobs. They're done really professionally. So, the jobs are taxi driver, hunter, fisher, miner, Tasty Eats employee, so basically Uber Eats, courier, farmer, diver, and many more. What I like about the jobs is they are pretty detailed. I really liked working as Tasty Eats employee or at Uber Eats. I don't know, it was just a vibe. I think you can even work the job with your own car. I'm not too sure, but if you don't have a car, you can always rent it. You just pay 2,000, but make sure to bring the car back, because otherwise you will lose the $2,000 deposit thing. Criminal jobs are Fleeka heist, Wangello heist, oil rig heist, Palito Bay bank heist, underground heist, and there are like multiple free drug options complete with specific locations and crafting abilities. So yeah, that's pretty much for criminal. Talking about the activities, as I mentioned, you can play basketball, you can play pool, bowling, there is a Luna Park, there's arm wrestling, casino games, there is actually a paintball as well where you can shoot, and there is a plasma game as well where you can play capture the orb and deathmatch. People enjoy playing them. You can find some players on the map and ask them if you want to go play some plasma game, you want to go play some deathmatch and shit. So it's more of a PvP. So if you want to PvP, you don't actually need to create a scenario. You can basically, go play a deathmatch game mode and do it without breaking any rules or anything like that, which I think is really, really needed in the servers, and which is always really good alternative to spend time in the server. The server is huge. There are a lot of scripts, a lot of mods. It's insane. It's really hard to talk about and show everything in one video, so you guys have to check it out and try it yourself, because the amount of hours you will be able to put in the server is just insane to try it all out and stuff like that. Of course, custom clothing, custom cars, I think that's already a standard. And there are actually custom cars on road, like NPC cars. So NPCs are driving BMWs, Mercedes, they're driving Lambos sometimes. So you can see the custom cars on the streets as well. You don't actually have to, buy them for your character. You can steal them off and drive them around if you would like to. Really good recommendation, really good reviews about the server. A lot of people actually enjoying it. I had some of you messaging me saying, wow, this server was really, really good. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the server. I really hope you, turn up into the server, you try it out, and let me know if you like it. So it was fancy, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Peace.